Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. I'm Sam Madavi coming to you this week from Virginia International Raceway, where we are racing for ALS. Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. This is gonna be one awesome car.
And I said, it doesn't even run yet. And look at it now, it's amazing.
Racing for ALS was started by two brothers, David and Scott Lloyd, in 2018 after David's diagnosis in 2017. ALS can impact people of any age, race, or gender. The average life expectancy with ALS is 2 to 5 years. It is untreatable and severely underfunded. Racing was something David and Scott started doing for fun to create memories. But since the racing community is so awesome, they were quickly surrounded by many people that wanted to help. Dave would say, "Don't waste a moment, go drive." And he did just that. He loved every minute on the track and was able to continue doing so until 2019. I'd like to say congratulations to Bob. He just won 2 trophies, right?
Yeah.
For your 1940 Ford.
Standard.
Moonshine car.
Moonshine car, yeah.
You've owned a ton of these 40 Fords, right?
More than I got fingers and toes.
That's awesome. Tell me about your car, Bob.
Yeah, it's just an old 40 Moonshine car. It's got a small 351 Windsor motor. And I'll take it to Moonshine shows all over the United States.
So when did you purchase this car?
I've had this in about 6 years.
So this having a 351 Windsor, that's pretty healthy for a lightweight car.
I had one that had a 429 Cobra Jet in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was this car involved in any new moonshining schemes at all like that, you think?
More or less, yeah. I'd say so.
Every time you're in it, right?
If I'm in it, it's got moonshine in it.
Do you know around what era? Did it start in the 40s with these cars, or did it start in Prohibition times? When did it start?
It started with Junior Johnson. Made them famous because he hauled moonshine in them.
What a history. Now, how many 40 Fords have you owned?
Oh, good golly. I've owned every kind of 40 Ford made. Truck, convertible, standard, deluxe.
What year did you start purchasing your first 40 Ford?
When I was 14, I was 76.
Oh, wow.
I've had them for 62 years.
That is so cool, Bob.
Yeah.
I'm here with Daniel and a very cool story behind his 1971 Pontiac LeMans. Now, you were injured in 2020, you said.
Yes, sir.
And so that had an effect on your vision.
Yes, it did.
And you wanted to see this vehicle completed while you can still have full vision looking.
Right, I wanted this car done. In 2020, I took a fireball to the chest. I painted my car blood red because that means I'm covered in the blood. As long as you're covered in the blood, you're good. I put the maroon on the interior to stand for the murky blood we all walk in trying to make a decision in our life. That's the whole theme of my car.
It's beautiful. You said this is Viper Red.
It's a Viper Red. It's actually a Chrysler color.
Now, what was the inspiration behind the car?
When I got the car, it was Viper Red. It was about a 20-year-old paint job, and it's what caught my eye, and I said, okay, I'm gonna strip the car down and just redo it.
And you got some inspiration at the Pontiacs and Pigeon Ford show, correct?
A little bit, yes, I did.
That's pretty cool. What engine's in it?
I got a 455 HO in there.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, we bored her 40 and she got 10-to-1 KBs in it. And then I put the biggest cam I could before I had to go to a stall torque converter, so try to get all street power I can.
Yep, awesome job. How long has it been completed for?
I just got it done last Thursday.
Really? This is the first debut car show?
This is the first debut for the car out anywhere.
Well, good for you. Beautiful weather and a great venue to be bringing it out to, right? Racing for ALS, what better way? Hope Driven is a nonprofit based in Roanoke, Virginia. They raise funds and awareness for children with life-altering conditions. We'll be right back with more from Racing for ALS. I'm here back at Lokar with Kevin, and this is the car that we did on Sam's Garage, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is the same steering wheel we put in on the show. We've also bought the brand Cavico, if you're not familiar.
Old school steering wheels.
Old school. And then now we've bought a new brand called Contour. It was around for a few years, making awesome steering wheels for, you know, like 50s and 60s, kind of retro. We're bringing that back. All of this stuff we do right here in Tennessee.
And that's what's important, made in the USA. Everything made in the USA, designed in the USA, customer service right here in the USA. When you guys call these people, you're gonna go right here to the Lokar facility, you're gonna talk to them, and the tech support is phenomenal here.
Yeah, we've got some of the best guys in the country. They know our product through and through. They know everything that goes wrong with it because they talk to so many people when they have installation trouble. We have great instructions. I mean, we do it. We research it, we design it, we engineer it, we manufacture it, we sell it.
If you guys got that racing itch, you gotta check out SCCA. They're one of the oldest sanctioning bodies when it comes to road racing. Welcome back to more of the Lokar Car Show, brought to you by Racing for ALS. Check out what I'm standing in between two beautifully done Civic EGs. Now you guys know me, I came from the import world, from Nopi Nationals. I got Martin and Amy, and he just built both of these cars with your help, I'm sure.
Yep.
Now tell us about the Civics.
Well, this one started out bare chassis, and we kind of built it up from there. Started out as a stock build, decided to go all-wheel drive, did the S1 thing.
What'd you say?
All-wheel drive.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Both of them?
No, just the white
Just
one.
her.
Whoa, good job.
So it's been converted all-wheel drive, CRV, had a dyno tune by Durf Tune, made a 710 all four wheels at 28 pounds of boost.
Man, that is the sickest Civic that's got to be out there right now because it both performs and looks gorgeous. So tell me about yours, Amy.
So mine, we kind of built from the chassis up as well. It's not all-wheel drive yet, so I wanted to keep mine a little milder since I do usually have the kids with me in tow. So.
And they're still very cool front-wheel drive because if you remember, the front-wheel drive monsters back in the day set world
Exactly.
records.
Yep,
You know, if you guys remember Nopi Nationals, I heard you guys talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
We're bringing Nopi Nationals back, so you guys stay tuned. I better see both of these cars and both of you two in Atlanta at the next show in 2025.
Absolutely.
These are two gorgeous cars. It's so cool. Did you guys build them together? Did she help you? Like my
yes,
wife
sir.
helps me?
Oh, yes, sir. She helped, but it took a little bit of nudging.
But at least she does it. You know, the others
Oh, yeah.
walk away,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
she
very
did.
cool.
Yeah, I enjoy helping.
Definitely got her hands dirty.
I'm here with Chris and his awesome Civic race car amongst all these V8s out there doing lots of good times. What are you doing out there?
Time-wise, about 2:15.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Now you guys are one of the sponsors here at Racing for ALS.
We are, yes. Anchor Truck Accessories. We found out about this organization and we loved what they stood for, so we had to get involved.
That is so
we had no
cool.
choice, like we had to.
Now what was the color theme behind it?
So I actually crashed this car here at VIR
Oh, no.
about 12 years ago.
Wow.
And we were going to be doing a BMW event. So this is based on the BMW art car, and everybody loved it.
It pops from a huge
Yes,
distance,
so
you know?
we've kept it. It's
How
been-
good does that wing do for you? That's something I haven't seen on a Civic.
Yeah, so a lot of the aero on the car, there are companies that develop parts just for these cars.
How much do you think it weighs?
It weighs about 2,100 pounds.
So is this a CRV B20 VTEC?
No, this is actually a Japanese Integra Type R.
This has got to be a blast to drive around the track.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
can
incredible.
imagine being a passenger in this seat and we're sitting there giving you guys thumbs up, thumbs down, go slower or faster.
Yes.
You got more people saying go slower or go faster?
No, everybody says go fast.
That's awesome. Good job. Great passengers.
Yes.
This is awesome. You guys want to go online and Google Ryan Cheek Pikes Hill Climb. She actually drove this thing and raced it on Pikes Peak. She's not here right now. She's in Asheville. We'll be right back with more from Racing for ALS. I'm here with Scott Lloyd, and he is the president of Racing for ALS. And Scott, where did this all come from?
Well, my brother was diagnosed with ALS in 2017, and at the time they told him he had 2 years to 5 years to live. And so we had always said one day when we were retired, we'd go get some race cars and go have some fun. And I guess in that moment, we decided that was the moment. We had both kind of, had families and kids and hadn't really gone and lived those dreams yet. So we went out, honestly, just to have fun, but the racing community is so amazing.
They are.
That, as we were out there and we had like just one Racing for ALS sticker on our helmet, people were like, what's ALS? What's that about? And before we knew it, it became a group of people, and it's turned into everything that you're seeing here today. So it's amazing.
You're right, car guys really do give back to the community in volume.
Oh yeah,
So you've been doing this now until this year. How much have you raised for this?
Including this event today, we'll be at $1.8 million raised. And the coolest part about that to me is 100% of what we raise goes to where it's supposed to go. It goes to either ALS TDI for research. We've done some, obviously do a lot with Duke, ALS Association. We just gave some money to Marshall University. We also do grants. We have vans that we give to people to drive for free. So I mean, our goal is how can we plug in? What can we do to help? And whatever we figure out we do, we're able to do it. And so we're very grateful.
Incredible number too. In 7 short years. That is incredible.
Yeah.
So tell us about Dave's race.
So Dave's race is something that we started, and luckily we have somebody who works here at the track, and they got us in for the event, but they called us up and said, we've got a date for you in 6 weeks. And I didn't realize that's apparently crazy, but they said, I've got a date for you, and I said, we'll take it. So we got 50 drivers together. We raised $36,000 in the first event, and they couldn't believe it. But they liked the vibe so much that they've had us back. So now this is the 6th one we've ever done.
Really?
And last year we raised $255,000. We're on par to do that again, hopefully this year. Obviously the addition of the car show and having you all here has been a huge deal. So just watching it get bigger and just, it means so much, because my brother, he was a car guy through and through. I mean, he just loved cars and loved driving, loved his black Z28, which I know you love black Z28s. And he was a really good dude.
Well, he's looking down, very proud of you right now. Thank you so much for what you do for him.
Thank you.
And for everybody else with ALS and how much money you've raised. Keep this up. This is very cool. I am so honored to be here. This is probably one of my favorite car show / races you could ever be at.
Well, thank you.
Very cool. I saw this 2002 S2000. This is Tyler's car. I used to have one, so I had to come over and talk to him about his because it looks so good sitting here. Tell me about your car, Tyler.
Fully built motor, Ramy Racing sleeves, BC rod, CP pistons, BC valve train. It's sitting on some BC coilovers, OEM CR front lip.
Was it always white, pearl white like this?
So when I first got it, it was red. Had some body damage on it that I really wanted to take care of, and I was like, you know what? Let's pull the motor out, get that built, do an all-over paint job on it. This is actually a Honda color. It's a platinum white pearl. And
good job for sticking with a Honda color.
I know,
That's
man.
Cool.
I almost changed it up, man. I was like, I got to keep it genuine.
Absolutely. Now, this one came with the red seats.
It did. It came with the red seats. When I did the blue and white combo, I didn't really like the way it looked. I found some stock Ep1 S2000 seats, threw them in there, and I've just been driving it as much as I can.
Having a blast with it, huh?
Absolutely.
Nice top, too. That's a Mugen fiberglass top, right?
Correct. Yes, it is.
Now, you did a little something extra and made it easier for yourself to remove and reinstall the engine.
I did. So the factory brace that goes across, I ended up cutting out. I ended up making a removable one out of some metal plates and a piece of chrome moly, so it'd be easier, for me to get the motor in and out.
And you painted it as well.
I did, yes,
You're
sir.
a body man.
Yes, sir.
You did a very good job. I love the color. You knocked it out the park with the color of the wheels too, and the Volks. These are one of the most popular cars when they came out, and today they're one of the most rare, especially in the manual. Todd, what a beautiful wagon. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a 2011 CTS-V wagon, 6-speed. Got it back in 2018. Got brand new wheels and tires, wrapped in Michelin Cup 2s. It's on a on-3 air ride suspension currently.
Are those brakes factory brakes?
Those are factory.
Very nice.
Factory
yellow
Brembos.
calipers. Did you paint them yellow, or
Nope,
they come
nope.
like that?
That's factory color.
And the pearl in that color is factory.
Factory tri-black.
That's incredible, man. You can see that pearl from a distance.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So how many inches can you lower this Cadillac?
It'll go all the way to the ground.
Really?
It'll tuck as much as it can.
That is awesome, man. Now, have you done anything to performance-wise?
I have not. Previous owner, he did long tubes, throttle body, injectors, pulley. I'm planning on doing heads, cam, and a 2650 Kong blower this winter.
These things will make, respectively, 560 horsepower to the wheels being a daily driver all day long and live.
Right now, it's making 630.
Well, there you go. I wouldn't do anything else to
Yes,
it,
sir.
right? Now, how many manuals did they make? I don't think I've ever seen a wagon manual.
It's like 528, somewhere
Is that
around
across
there.
the board?
Yep.
Fair.
In this scheme, this is one of 21.
Really? So you're never going to get rid of this one, are you?
No. This is my casket.
There you go.
This is my casket.
We'll be right back with more from Racing for ALS, brought to you by Lokar Car Show. Nice helmet, beautiful Cadillac, and a pretty cool trailer. Welcome back to more of the Lokar Car Show. Racing for ALS holds high-performance racing events at various premier road courses. Their initial goal was to raise $100,000, but they have managed to raise over $1.8 million since 2018. This has been achieved through their events, donations for merchandise, and direct donations. 100% of all the money raised has gone to support ALS research and their 2 patient assistance funds. One provides cash grants to ALS patients, and the other provides specialty vans free to families that are battling ALS. I had such a great time at this event. Everyone was so friendly and genuinely care about each other and this amazing cause. If you want to run your car on an awesome road course while helping to support those affected by ALS, go to racingforals.com and sign up for the event. I am here with Ron, and he's my buddy because he is a master Honda technician. You can see it right there on the fender. What are you doing driving this Camaro?
About 3.5 years ago, I was interested in, always wanted a Camaro ZL1, so I bought this car. No intentions of racing it, did not know this kind of racing existed. So once I quickly did some research and discovered it, came out to a track, met a friend Jason at the same day, and we were both hooked, and here we are 3.5 years later, doing a great thing with Racing for ALS, raising money.
That's why car guys are the coolest, because that's what we do. We do it in volume across this country. We're raising money and giving it to local charities or nationwide charities every day. And that's what makes us so cool.
Absolutely.
Now, how does this perform on the track?
So it's a 2021 ZL1 that's not a 1LE, which is important, but I've made it into a 1LE. 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque.
To the wheels.
To the wheels.
And so you're sponsored by your Honda dealership.
Yes, sir.
That is very cool. What a great job to have. And you know, like you said, you get the itch. You come out here once or twice, you do a couple track days, and just like yourself, you got multiple cars, trucks, and trailers, and sponsors.
Yes.
And that's what it's about.
And it's about bringing interest in cars to today's kids.
Yes.
So they scan this QR code at car shows. It links them to our recruiting site, and they can see all the benefits of working for our auto group.
That is a great idea, because we really do have to fill in the blanks.
We
when
do.
We're not.
Absolutely.
I did not know they made a Lamborghini full race car like the Porsche Cup cars, and Jason has proven me wrong, and he is the fastest out there today or this weekend.
Yeah, sometimes.
Tell us about your car, Jason.
It's a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo Evo 2.
And it comes just like this in track prep, nothing on the inside,
Nope.
like you see it with
comes
all the
exactly like it is.
And what are you running out there?
A minute 50, 51 today, but my best is 146.
146?
Yes.
And what year is this?
It's a 2022.
What about the one next to you?
It's a 2015. It's the one I bought originally.
How much horsepower does this one make?
620.
And that's straight from the factory, 620.
Straight factory 620, but it only weighs 2,800 pounds.
That is very cool. Now, do you give rides in this car, or do you give them in that car?
As many as I can give.
No kidding. There's a passenger seat in there?
Yes, you should take one.
I want to take one, but let me tell you something, man. 150 and around this track is so fast.
We'll shoot a 149. We'll throw some new tires on. So, I mean, come on, let's try it. One time.
I don't know if I can hold inside what's inside my stomach. You know, that is serious speeds. What does that one do around this course?
About 150. This one's a little faster, about 3 or 4 seconds faster, just because it had bigger brakes.
So then it seems as if they're both the same type speed car.
Yes.
Why the big deal about this one?
Well, it's newer. I had a chance to buy it, and the wife said yes. So,
the wife said yes.
The wife said yes.
You run when the wife
absolutely,
says yes, right? Before she changes her mind.
100%.
Hope you guys love this event as much as I did. Where else can you go and see a bunch of cool race cars with show cars, get ride-alongs for something that's got a great cause like Racing for ALS? Right now, Scott, April, and I are gonna go tear up the track. For me, that's a wrap.